The VNU University of Economics and Business, or UEB-VNU, has long been a reliable address for foreign universities to send their students and fellows to. These students and fellows come here to do research, further their studies, or to attend short-term training courses. With diverse practical training programs on the socio-economic and political situation of Vietnam, prestigious professional lecturers, as well as a world-class study environment and facilities, UEB-VNU has completely won the hearts of the foreigners who come here to study or to do research. This January, George Mason University from USA had practical experiences at UEB-VNU. This is among the universities that offer high-quality training and have a close relationship with the US government in terms of training on public policy and development. What does the study of Vietnam's socio-economic policies mean to American students?
Hugely, so basically those students that are working in kind of international security or want to work in international security, those students that want to do any kind of foreign affairs, hugely important for them. They need to have something of international experience on their resumes, their CVs, and that will really ultimately help their employability, particularly in relation to the government.
What are GMU's feelings and assessments of the course?
So we covered some of the history of Vietnam, which is very hard to cover because there is so much history, thousands of years to cover in the few hours that we've had. I think it was excellent. We've had some time for Q&A, to ask questions, to have conversations, and that's been very important for us. And we have some experts here all week. They've done a really good job of making sure that we're exposed to people who have experience at the highest levels of government in Vietnam and public policy, and so having that expertise has been great.
We've come here to the Temple of Literature, and so that's been really interesting. We're here as graduate students, so it's been really special to see the first university here in Hanoi, and the history here is amazing. Just being able to see that the importance of religion and the history that's just really embodied this city here has just really tied everything all together of what we've learned this week.
I think it's great quality. It kind of reminds me of our classes and our lectures in the United States, with the PowerPoint and then them kind of talking and taking questions. It really reminds me as if I was in a United States classroom.
What I think is kind of amazing at Vietnam National University, then what we will do is we will try and develop the program more comprehensively, so we tend to run it on a yearly basis. And then there'll be opportunities to perhaps then work together more at an institutional level and kind of create some kind of relationship between the two universities or the two schools, and develop that more further, and then that could lead to academic mobility or student mobility, or students come here and study and academics can spend some time in George Mason.
We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell